Welcome to DentonRadio.com, powered in part by Texas Women's University. The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts and their guests are those of the show hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the sponsors of DentonRadio.com or Discover Denton. For more information, visit the Policies and Procedures page at DentonRadio.com. Thanks very much for joining us back again at DentonRadio.com. Today we've got a very exciting interview. We are talking to the one, the only, TWU's own Dr. Katherine Landdeck. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So you have got a very cool project that just dropped yesterday for sale for people to check out. A new book, The Women with Silver Wings, a very, very cool book about the women Air Force service pilots, the WASPs in World War II, and really excited to get to talk about this book. So thank you very much, Kate, for joining us, and give us a little bit of the origin story on this book and how it came to be.
Oh, well, great. Well, thanks for asking, and thanks for your interest in the book. I've been working on this a very long time.
Yeah.
I met my first WASP in 1993, of all things.
Wow.
And moved forward, did my master's thesis and doctoral dissertation on them, and then decided I wanted to write a book that the public would want to read, that
That's
my mother
cool.
would like. And
a bit of research, and it's just the stories are so cool. So if you could give us a rundown on the WASPs and their importance.
Sure. Well, I think the cool thing about this story is you are exactly why I wanted to write it. This is a nonfiction history, but the fact that people didn't know and don't know who these women are is a problem I wanted to solve. These women flew for the Army Air Forces from 1942 to 44, which is World War II.
Yeah.
They flew every plane the Army had, and they ferried planes. They, towed targets behind their planes to be shot at by gunners on the ground or in the air. They, carried, people who couldn't fly, military personnel. They flew them from place to place. They just did all the jobs that needed to be done within the continental United States. They just did amazing work during the war. Yeah. So it's a story that needs to be told. And, my work, one of the things that fascinated me about the women when I first met them was what they did afterwards. I'm always, your radio guy, Paul Harvey, right? The rest of the story.
Right.
And I've always wondered, so what happened to Rosie the Riveter when she went home? What'd they do next? And so that's one of the things I like about my book is that I take them into the post-war years, the 1950s and 60s, and the work that they did trying to fly and things. So, and then all the way through the 70s and their fight to be recognized as veterans.
Yeah. I
just want people to know their story.
So cool. So cool. Well, I've got to say, I am so... I'm always impressed when I get to talk with faculty and staff over at TWU, because this is impressive. This is really, really cool. What a cool program that we've got right here in Denton, Texas, where people can come and learn from you as well as such an incredible staff. I mean, I get excited about it. It's such a cool stamp to have on Denton, and such an important story to be told. Tell us a little bit, I want to focus on the book, but tell us a little bit about the program at TWU and what people could expect if they were to go check it out themselves.
Right. Well, I think, one of my favorite parts about TWU, of course, is the people, which is fabulous. I think for my research, the WASP archives are right there at TWU and the women's collection on the second floor of the library. So
cool.
That's... So anybody who wants to learn more about the WASP or do research of their own on them, they have a huge vault full of materials, and they did oral histories and have letters and diaries that have been transcribed and are available on the website there, on the library website. And so just a plethora of resources, thousands of photographs of the WASP are there. So it's just a real treasure for the whole country, but certainly Denton right here at the university.
Love that. So
Yeah.
cool. So cool. Well, this is exciting. The Women with Silver Wings, like I said, dropped yesterday. And where can people find a copy?
You can find a copy wherever books are sold.
Awesome. Cool. So we can order them online for our social distancing. And
That's right. That's right. You can get it hardcover shipped to you, or an ebook, or Audible. They have all
Wow.
three. So yeah.
Very cool. Well, very, very cool. Well, I smell movie. I smell the makings
I
of a
hope
movie.
so. That would be fun.
Well,
That would be
super,
fun.
super cool. Well, Kate, thank you very, very much for jumping on with us this morning and get to talk about this. You guys have got to check out the book, The Women with Silver Wings. Dr. Katherine Sharp Landdeck, thank you very, very much for being here with us. Again, it just gets me so excited to get to brag on TWU and have somebody so accomplished a part of what's going on here in Denton, and just to hear about our awesome university here. So thank you very, very much for joining us, and best of luck in pushing the book. And everybody watching, make sure you go get a copy.
Well, thanks so much, Jake, and hope everyone's staying well. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for being here with us, Kate. Really do appreciate it. Guys, thanks very much for tuning in here at DentonRadio.com. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton. Denton, Texas, where your next great experience awaits. In these unexpected times, your health and safety is our number one concern. This will not last forever, but for now, we send you love from afar. It may not be tomorrow, but as soon as you are able, we look forward to having you visit. Denton's music, food, art, and community will be waiting right here, ready to greet you. Stay safe. We wish you the best wherever you are, and we will see you as soon as we can in Denton, Texas.